This is the News on 6 at 5.
The News on 6 first told you about it last month. Now it's official. Internet giant Google is coming to green country.
There are new demands for a war spending bill as one of Oklahoma's senators comes under fire.
New at 5, a green country DA is under investigation after crime victims didn't get their money and files were deleted.
And new hope this evening for millions of people with osteoporosis. Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Lori Fulbright.
And I'm Craig Day. First at 5, Google gives the go-ahead. We were the first TV station to tell you in April, and today the internet giant officially announced its plans to build a large data center in Pryor. The move means about 200 good-paying jobs, and now some are wondering if it could mean more data centers for the industrial park there. News on 6 business reporter Steve Berg has more on this good news for the economy. Steve?
Well, Craig, the next time you type in a search in Google, it might just go through Pryor. The larger story is that Google is rumored to be building dozens, if not hundreds, of these data centers all around the world.
The arrival of Google at the Mid-America Industrial Park in Pryor could be a sea change for Northeast Oklahoma. Park Director Sanders Mitchell.
We've been up to this date just manufacturing, type facilities, but this is a whole new era for us.
Just as Oklahoma has clusters of certain industries like energy and aerospace, could we be home to a critical mass of data centers? It's difficult to say. For one thing, Google's Director of Global Operations, Lloyd Taylor, says Google itself is less than 10 years old, and the warehouse computing technique, as he calls it, is only a couple of years old.
But it is interesting to note that after we announced our site in Oregon, within several months, some of our main competition also announced very large sites in the same general area.
Instead of using a few giant servers like in the past, Taylor says Google's warehouse method uses thousands of smaller desktop-type servers in one building.
It's a much cheaper way to do computing, but it requires a little bit more work on the software layer.
Google's data centers, like the one being built in Oregon, use enormous amounts of water and electricity, which is one reason that Google chose the Pryor Park.
But there's lots of places that have that. What we look for is a good workforce, the ability to construct the sites very quickly, using our own techniques of construction management, and a place that's interested in growing with us.
With Google coming in, it means that we're kind of opening the door for other like companies.
Mitchell says it's the kind of high-tech diversification that could slow the exodus of Oklahoma's youth.
Educate them, keep them in state. This is the type of jobs that I think keep them in state.
Now, Google won't say exactly how many data centers they have. They would only say, quote, dozens. And there are numerous other companies like Microsoft and Yahoo that are part of the data center building boom, too. Live in the Satellite Center, Steve Berg, the News on 6.